Good morning, everyone. The warmest wishes here from the garden of our house in Chiang Mai, in the north of beautiful Thailand, here in the end of November, with all this lushy green around us and some birds you might hear. And I'm here today to invite you on a journey for a morning routine and start a day together in strength and alignment and connectedness with this beauty of nature and the world that is just surrounding us. So, Amar, my boyfriend, and I, we were just in a monastery last week and meditating together with the Buddhist monks in the mountains. It was so beautiful. And there came this idea to us to just bring this centeredness and peace of meditation and a routine to every house who wants to join in. So this idea of my morning routine was born, and as every habit is formed in some period of time, we committed, okay, let's do it for 30 days. So I will be here talking to you for 30 days and sharing with you my morning routine in like 20 minutes to half an hour every day, where we will go a bit into meditation, some intention setting, and some wisdom, and connecting all of us. And there we are, and let's start. So good morning. I invite you to just center yourself now and sit comfortably anywhere where you're sitting, wherever you're watching this. If it's a chair, if it's the bed, if it's the couch, if it's just on the ground, or if it's just during a ride in the metro, wherever you are, just sit comfortably and arrive. And just let's take here a couple of deep breaths in and out. And just notice if there's still any tension in the belly. Or if it can just softly breathe in and out without any contraction. And also if there's tension, then let's just be gentle there and just see there's some contraction, and it's okay. And in this calmness of our breath, we arrive now with all our attention in our heart, on our chest. And just feel what's real on the chest, in the heart. Maybe there's freedom, or maybe there's some tension, some pressure. Just notice whatever is there real on your chest. Now you can relax into that feeling in your chest, and imagine like your chest would be a book and it just opens up. Just put this book open to the world. With all its uniqueness and beauty. Opening page by page and opening. And just imagine for the next couple of breaths this deep opening of your chest as a book. And if there's any other uncomfortable sensation coming in that process, that's completely okay. When we are open, we are vulnerable. So, might be some stuff coming up. But you decide to stay in the open space. Just in this relaxedness of your book that is open. And so secure. Here, right now. And when thoughts come, you observe them and gently come always back to the chest, to your open book that is there. And in this openness now, imagine all this light from the sun coming into your heart, fueling you like a flower, giving you energy and power for the day, helping you bloom and stay open, no matter what. So you can flower in your own pace, in your own time, and can bring your creation to the world. And now you can imagine this heart, this open book, getting wider and wider, embracing not just your body, but now the whole space where you're in, the whole room. And going wider, embracing with all your light and openness the whole state where you're living in. And in this love and openness, you expand it to even the whole country you are living in. Feel all this light and openness flowing through you. And now it's the whole continent. And the whole world with all its oceans and clouds and mountains and beauty. Nature, cities, every single human being, every single animal, every single tree and stone. Just embrace this beauty of nature, of life, of light. Because we are all one. It's all in us, it's all connected to us. Feel that. And in this feeling of deep connectedness and openness, you can slowly come back to your heart and put your right hand on your heart, and over it, your left hand, the thumbs can touch each other. And you just hold this beautiful open heart for 3 more breaths. Knowing that it's always within you. And this deep appreciation of your heart and this feeling of openness, you can gently put your palms down and arrive here in that present moment together. And I invite you now, in this feeling of connectedness and openness, to formulate one intention for your day. Just stay in your heart and listen. Maybe there's a word coming, sensation, or just a visual, or maybe nothing. Everything is perfectly fine. Often the first thing is exactly the intention. And just take it. Maybe you have something to write it down on your phone, or maybe you have a diary with you, or on your laptop. Just note it down. So it can guide you to an open and connected day, flowering your being into the world today. And just as some reflection from my side towards this openness, open-heartedness. Last week I experienced a lot of pressure here in my heart, and I felt this sense of stress and of overwhelm pushing me to do what I have to do, following the to-do list, all the things I have to do. And it's funny because I live in paradise, right? On paper I would say I have the perfect life. I'm in love, I live in a perfect house, I have the perfect dream job, everything is actually perfect on paper, but still there was this pressure in my heart. And I felt I'm overwhelmed. And I just wanted to hide under my blanket. And I think I did also a little. But then I noticed what's happening. And I was so grateful that I could spend then some time in the monastery. And do actually exactly the opposite of what would be my normal resolution to those kind of things. Normally, in a previous life, I would have just did more. Let's push through the to-do list. Let's do it all. But I noticed that this is not a way. This pressure is not going away from there. The pressure actually goes away from the opposite, from pausing. And that's what I did. And I discovered that this space of openness is where the magic happens. When we stay open and not close and not hide and not push through, because we need to protect and we need to be strong. But when we just stay open as this fragile, vulnerable being we are, then life has a chance to flow through us. It can give us all this inspiration, it can give us the ideas, it can make us meet the people, it can help us to connect dots in our head that we did not connect before. And as you know me, this is not just spiritual talking, it's neuroscience in action, right? There's so much research on how emotions are made, how the brain is working, and how stress is affecting our body. So rationally we know when there is stress and overwhelm, then the opposite is actually the best solution, the opposite of pausing. Not rushing, but pausing. Deeply pausing. And yeah, that's just my invitation for you today, when you might feel you want to push something through, you want to do something more, and you feel that here, that it's too fast. To just slow down and pause and connect and be open. So actually, the unknown can give us a gift. And with that, I leave you for today. I wish you a beautiful, marvelous day wherever you are. And remember that this beauty of life, of light, is always there. It's in our hearts, it's there, wherever we are. And I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day. Much, much love. And all the best here from Chiang Mai to you. Yours, Alexandra.